Tudor, I want to ask you about this sort of the emergence of Jill Biden as a villain in this whole story. And just, I want to preface this by, let's say Jill and Hunter and the Biden family and Joe Biden's doctors and staff at the White House are covering up Joe Biden's condition. If we find out after Election Day that he's got, you know, what Dr. Frank just said, maybe he's got Parkinsonian dementia or Lewy body dementia or whatever he's dealing with. If we find that out, this is a scandal and a cover-up bigger than Watergate. But Jill Biden yesterday, she thought after the debate, after that performance on Thursday night, it was a good idea to give the American people a sneak peek look at her August Vogue cover, where she's wearing a $5,000 Ralph Lauren dress. Bill Ackman, the billionaire hedge fund manager who supports Democrat candidates, tweeted this yesterday. First Lady Jill Biden becomes irrelevant the moment her husband is no longer president. No more Air Force One. No more glamorous life. No more White House dinners for dignitaries. No more being treated like a queen when traveling the world. I'm sorry to be harsh, but what has become entirely clear is that the First Lady values what is best for herself over her husband's health and the safety and security of the country at large. Tudor, you've been in politics for a long time. Who's in charge over there at the White House? Is it Joe or is it Jill?
Well, that's the question. I mean, I don't think Jill is actually in charge. I think there's a whole group of socialists that are in charge, and that's the scary thing for the country because we've been steadily moving more towards socialism. The scary thing about Jill Biden is exactly what he just said. She's more concerned about herself than her husband. And look, I can guarantee you that Senator Joe Biden, if he saw President Joe Biden right now, he would say to Jill, why are you letting this happen? This is so humiliating. Please stop. It's elder abuse, but it's also a very corrupt family who knows that their only chance of getting through Hunter's trials and all of the things that are coming is to make sure that Joe Biden is still propped up as president. And I say propped up because he's certainly not able to do it on his own, and that's quite clear. But to me, there is nothing worse than someone who is so arrogant that they would put their loved one, who they claim to have this great love story. Let's be honest, the Bidens have claimed a great love story for years. Well, a great love story ends with dignity, and this is pathetic.
Yeah, it usually starts with dignity, too, by the way, and there are a lot of questions about that, but we don't have a lot of time in the segment.
Yeah. Matt, about 15, 20 seconds. Just your thoughts. I mean, the power must be the number one thing that's making her have Joe Biden stay, or having Joe stay in, correct?
Well, when I looked at that Vogue cover, I realized the devil really does wear Prada. You know, this woman, I don't know her, never met her, but this fraud they've perpetrated is really disgusting. And why did they perpetrate the fraud? Because, you know, they all got rich out of it. I mean, one of the Biden relatives got 50 grand. She's a high school guidance counselor. I mean, they just shoveled money left and right. We know it came from China. We know it came from Ukraine. And the American people are wise to this. And shame on CNN. They didn't ask any of those questions. None of those questions. Joe Biden flubbed the debate where he didn't get asked one tough question. And now the campaign is blaming CNN for Joe Biden's poor performance. It must be so nice to be a Democrat. It's just so easy.
You just blame everyone else. Everyone else gets blamed.
Such a good point. And this narrative is not going anywhere right now. They're just fortunate that we are in sort of this in-between 4th of July week when a lot of people are at home and not working. I think this conversation is going to heat back up, though, as the week moves on and as we head into the weekend. Tudor, Matt, great to have you both back on. Appreciate it.